Normally, when you create a map, the map is private so that only logged in users that you authorize can view it. But sometimes you have certain information on your maps that you'd like to share with the public, such as boil orders, snow routes, service areas, or a parade route. To accomplish this, we give you the ability to place select layers into a special map that you can share with the public, and it doesn't require a login. There's no extra charge to do this, and here's how you do it. First, you need to create a new map. By the way, you'll have to be an account manager to do this step. From one of your existing maps, click the menu button, then click Account and User List. At the bottom of your list of maps, click the New Map button. Give your map a new name. I'm going to simply call this Public Map. You can name yours whatever you want, and you can create multiple public maps. Next, we need to mark this map as publicly accessible. To do that, open your new map, click Menu, then click Map Properties, and then check the Public Map checkbox, then close. Now let's add some layers to our public map. Some of the layers you place on your public map might be layers that already exist on other maps. For example, we have a parcel layer on our regular map, and I'd like to show that on this map also. To add that layer to this map, I click Layers, and then click Add, just as you would normally. But then on the Action menu, I choose Add Existing Layer. Next, it needs to know where to find this existing layer. So I indicate that it can be found on the Utility Department map. Then I indicate which layer on that map I'd like to share with this map. You can repeat that process to add other existing layers to this map. If you look at your list of layers, you'll see an S next to this parcel layer. That indicates that this layer is shared with another map. This is not a copy of the parcel layer, but rather both maps now share live access to this parcel layer. So if someone makes a change to this layer on the Utility Department map, then that same change will show up here on this public map also. Besides these shared layers, you can also create brand new layers that only exist on this map. For example, let's create a layer to indicate a boil alert. So I go to the list of layers, click Add. This time I leave the action to the default Create New Layer. We don't have a layer template for this type of layer, so I'm going to use the basic template. And I give it the name Boil Advisories and click Add. Now I go to the Draw button, select my layer, click Draw Area, and draw a boundary indicating the affected area. Then I give it a description and click Add. Next, I'll change some of the display settings for this layer to my liking. By the way, whenever you're working with a shared layer that exists on more than one map, the layer can be configured with different display settings on each map. So for example, in my main map, the parcels might be gray, but on this map I want them white. As always, I click Save Display Settings, and now my map is ready for the public. Like all your maps, your new public map has its own web address. So as your last step, you'll need to copy this URL and either paste it into your city's Facebook page or post it to your city's website. Unlike the temporary links created using the Maps Share button, this URL won't expire. Right now I'm still logged in, so I'm not seeing exactly what the public would see. For example, we don't want the public to draw things or make changes of any kind. To see what the public would see, you just need to log out. To do that, click the Log Out button, and now you can see it just as the public would.